Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, welcome back to another video. It is your host, Ordinary Guy, back at it again. So today, I actually have another unboxing for you guys. It's very surprising because I haven't collected stuff like this in a very long time. So what I got for you today, I collected something that I haven't collected since, well, technically I'm lying. I technically bought something similar maybe a couple of months ago. But so what I got today is actually My Hero Academia trading card game or collectible card game, 14 and up, ages 14 and up, first edition limited printing. So apparently this is an All Might Clash all for one 2-player deck. It comes with 2 decks in here, and it's from Crunchyroll Universes and Jazzco Games. In the back here it says this is a 2-player Clash box, All Might versus All for One, and this Clash box contains 2 51 card starter decks and 2 random ultra rare cards from My Hero Academia CCG Series 4, League of Villains, 104 cards. Oh, 104 cards. Oh, with the 2 random ultra rares. So it's the ultra rares, the All Might and All for One cards. I don't know. Use these decks as a building block in your training and take another step in becoming the ultimate universe's fighter. So yeah, so I got this. This originally was $30 to $40, and I got it on sale for $10 on Amazon, I believe. So I said, you know what? Let me pick it up. Why not? You know, I used to love growing up collecting card games anyway. I used to love collecting Pokemon cards when I was a kid still living in Trinidad. And I collected Yu-Gi-Oh cards from like middle school, high school days, and those days were fun, man. What? So I figured, you know what? Let me just grab this. Why not? It's only $10, and it's like a good deal, you know. So this is what it looks like. The universe is in the back. Universes, and this is the All Might deck that has All Might as the, I guess, the main card. I guess like for example Dark Magician for Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know how this plays at all. I have no idea the rules or anything, but it looks pretty cool. And let me just show you the unboxing. And this is where the decks come. It's pretty cool. I thought it was gonna be something that lifts up like this, but it moves to the side, which I kind of like. And it has the other deck. Open that one up for you. Here it is. This is what it looks like, packaged up. Universes, and there is All for One. And there's numbers on the left and bottom corner, left top corner and right bottom corner, and they both have 6. I'm assuming 6 is the highest like grade of the card or something like that. And they also have defense on the top right corner for each of them, but they have 0, maybe because they're so strong. 0, I don't know how it is. And they also have health, so I'm not sure if the deck builds around them, and like you have all these like support cards, and they have a health of 27, and they both have a health of 27, and I guess 6 means that you can have a hand of 6 cards, but I don't know. I'm just guessing. So I'm just gonna read the abilities of All Might, because there's a lot of cards to go through. I'm gonna just read the abilities of All Might and All for One. So it says your non-throwing attack gets +1 damage for every 3 foundations in your stage, maximum 5 foundations. I don't know what that even means. I don't know what foundations are. Enhance. He has another ability. Commit, discarding 1 momentum. If this attack is blocked, it deals no damage. Then response. I don't know if that means quick play or not, but at the start of the combat phase, battle phase, they call it combat phase, add 1 card from your momentum to your hand, then add 1 card from your hand to your momentum. So I'm assuming momentum means deck, but I could be completely wrong. I have no idea. So that's cool. And then for All Might, enhance. Discard the top card of your deck. There it is. So momentum is something completely different because it says deck here. So discard 1 card from your deck. This punch or fury attack gets X plus damage. X equals the number of modifier of the discarded card. Enhance, another one. Once per turn, remove 1 momentum. So I don't know what that is. And add the top card of your discard pile, or I guess graveyard in this case if you've connected to Yu-Gi-Oh, to your hand. Then there's a response. Maybe it's quick play, I don't know. Draw 2 cards. Wait, commit. After you block an attack, draw 2 cards and then discard 1 card. Based on the box, they're showing 3 cards that might be like rare cards or so. I don't know what like where to look to see if it's ultra rare or not. We got All Might. We got Charging One for All. It's pretty cool. We got Final Smash. Pretty lit. It says this is a character card, and then this is a foundation card. So we gotta read and know what that is because it says it on the side. This one is an attack card. It's an attack card. We got 2 copies of Plus Ultra Smash. We got 2 copies of Knee Smash. Also a fighting card. We got 2 copies of Carolina Smash. This was popular in the show. Carolina Smash. It's an attack card. Then we got 2 copies of Intimidating Charge. It's an attack card. Then we got 2 copies of Smashing Nermu. See it properly. 3 copies of Vanishing Punch, which probably means it's good. So it looks like. Then we got Determined. We got so I'm thinking like Yu-Gi-Oh, you can only have 3 copies of each card, but I guess in this game you can have 4 copies is what I'm seeing so far. We got 4 copies of Determined. And we have 4 copies of Forced to Revert. It's a foundation card. 4 copies of this. Then we got 4 copies of another foundation card, Heroic Icon. They seem like spell cards or something, either spell or trap cards. We have 4 copies of Kindle the Flames, which they starting to seem like spell cards from Yu-Gi-Oh. 4 copies of Now It's Your Turn, when he pointed at Deku, which is cool. 4 copies of Public Support. It has like Deku and Ida and in the background. 4 copies of Raiding the Villain Hideout. So we remember this. This was an important part of the series. When they try to get Deku, Bakugo back. Then we have 4 copies of You're Finished, where he wasn't smiling. So card number 0. So this is the lowest card that I've seen so far, and the highest card is a like All Might, which is a number 6. Then we have 1 Flame Flicker. Is this the ultra rare? We have 1 flame flicker. But it's weird because this card actually has, what's his name again? He's from the villain side. So what's he doing here and at the very bottom? I don't know. Oh, so that's the ultra rare. The ultra rare is flame flicker. So the 3 cards that we got, these are the secret rares. It says it at the bottom over here. These are the secret rares that you get in the deck, and this is the ultra rare that we ended up getting. But it's interesting because I guess he's not part of this deck, maybe? I don't know. Okay, let's open up this one. All right. So part 2 we have All for One, which is probably, I wonder if you, because this is a character card. I think decks revolve around the character, just based on what I'm seeing. So this deck is, All for One. So you want, this is the character that it's all based around. So We got All for One. Then we got Ultimate Combination, which is the move where he combined all the moves that he have to enhance his punch. Really dope. This looks really cool, and I like the colors. And then we have Forced Quirk Activation. That's crazy. It looks cool though. My favorite, I do like the All for One, but I really like the Ultimate Combination attack, which is pretty dope. Air Cannon Blast. We have 3 Air Cannon Blasts. Give you that real quick. Pretty cool. So we have the Air Cannon Blast. I showed you that. We have the Combination Charge. We have 3 copies of Combination Charge. It's an attack card. We have, what is this? 2 copies of Impact Recoil, an attack card. Not bad. We have 2 copies of Kinetic Air Cannon, which is an attack card. That's All for One on there. We have 2 copies of Kinetic Booster Orb. Attack card. We have, let's see, 2 copies of Quirk Combination, an attack card. Cool. We have Rivet Stab, 2 copies, an attack card. Cool. We have a Master's Pride. It's a 0 card, but it has 5 at the bottom, so I don't know what that really means. It's a foundation card, so I think foundation cards is similar to like Magic and Trap cards. We remember that image from the show. We have Behind the Curtain. We have 4 Behind the Curtain. I think the max card you can have is 4 of the same card. Behind the Curtain. And yeah, these foundation cards seem to be kind of gray. We have Crushing Truth, which is 4 copies of Crushing Truth. We have 4 copies of Endless Loathing. We have 4 copies of Helping Tamura. We have Mastermind Revealed. We have 4 copies of Taunt to Hero. There you go. We have Where's Your Smile Now? We have 4 copies of that. And then last but not least, the ultra rare, we have Justice Rush. And it seems to be from All Might. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So this is really dope. So wow, so each card had an ultra rare from the opposite of each other, which is so interesting. And let me just read what it says. It's a number 5 card. I don't know if there's 5 here. There's 5 here and then 3 there. Look at it. Ooh, look how shiny. So this is all left. So this is the How to Play booklet, pretty much. And these are the cheap paper playing mats that they always give you in cards. Let's see what the layout looks like. So here's the card pool, I'm assuming. This is where your character goes. Where on this side, your character goes over here. So All Might or All for One will go here. Momentum is cards that go underneath them, and I guess you use momentums to activate abilities or something like that. You have your card pool, and you have your discard pile here, and then your deck goes here. So it seems simple enough. And then the stage is actually here. So I don't know, you put cards here, and then you have card pools up here. It's very interesting. So this is the All Might one, I think. Or it may not. Oh, that's not the All Might. That's the All for One one. This is the All Might one. So each deck is based on a character, and you have foundation or like kind of like spell or trap cards to like activate, to enhance and do stuff, and you can attack your opponent. And it seems like you have a health of like up to 30 hearts on this thing. And when you take attacks, you know, there it goes. I'm starting to think that this here means your attack power, and this is probably your defense power. Attack of 5, defense of 3. And then you can use cards in your hand. This is defend +1. Defend +1. So you could probably use your hand to put down extra cards to defend. You know, so it's defend +1, defend +2, defend +3. The foundation cards seem to be the cards with more defense than the attack cards. You know, My Hero Academia is a fighting card game where you play as any of your favorite characters from the hit anime. A match in the MHA CCG is best out of 2 games. Each player has a character card in a deck of at least 50 cards, so in total 51 with your character card. Deck contains attacks that players will use to reduce their rival's health to 0. So I guess the health is based on your character. Like All Might and All for One has 27 hearts. It also says, if a player ever runs out of cards in their deck and has no cards left after cycling, they instantly lose the game. Finally, some cards may provide special winning conditions, allowing players to win in a unique way. Interesting. So you don't have to just win by taking down the heart of your opponent. You can have a special ability or something like that. That's crazy. Then you have your game zone set up. So the card pool is where you play your cards during your turn. Characters, the hero or villain you play as. Momentum is where you store successful attacks to fuel mighty abilities later. The stage is where you keep playing cards that remain in play. Deck is where you keep your deck. Discard pile is like where you place your cards that are no longer in play. This right here is called your difficulty. This is how difficult the card is to play. Wow. Number 2 is the card name. Card name is over here. Number 3 is block. So this is like your block. That's up here. In this case, it's 1. Number 4 is card type, which we already discovered. So this card type would be an attack card. Text box, obviously we know what that is. Symbols, number 6. So I noticed there's symbols on the side here. These symbols right here. Yeah, there's symbols on the side there. Every card has 3 symbols. Symbols are used for deck building, which we'll return to later for an advanced lesson. Check. This is the value of the card when making a check to play another card. There are 2 other card types, but we'll talk about those in another section. Wow. Okay, character cards. We have number 1, where it says, if you can see it right there. I know it's kind of hard to see. Oh, damn it. There's a 6 with some cards, and then just your heart. So number 1 says starting hand size. So it's a character-based deck card game, and the character lets you know, okay, how much is your maximum health to start with, and how much is your hand size to start with. So depending on the character, you get those advantage or disadvantages. Number 3 is the diversion. The numeral here will identify which version of the character the card represents. Which version? Oh, so there's different decks for different characters? Or do you have the same character with different kind of cards? So for example, this character All for One is version number 1. So I'm assuming there's different versions of each card, and you can play each character differently. Wow. It kind of creates more depth to the card game. Not bad at all. Wow. The great cards of Foundation, it expands the character's abilities. Most foundations do not have an effect on the turn they are played. However, on following turns, they provide a player access to more abilities or the chance to play more cards when they otherwise would be able to. Interesting. So Foundation reminds me of mana in like Magic the Gathering. Like when you play them, you can't activate them right away. You have to wait a turn and then play them. While in hand, Foundations may be used to block attacks. Oh, there we go. So you can block attacks with Foundations from your hand. On Heroic Icon, the block symbol is present and has the mid-zone identifier. This will explain further. While in stage, the abilities on the Foundation may be used. Foundations can also be used to boost your checks. Ah, this process is called committing. So you turn your Foundation 90 degrees to commit, and this can help boost. Wow. Your checks. Cards that are not committed are ready. But if you commit them, they're not ready. After you make a check, each Foundation committed adds +1 to the check value. You cannot commit more Foundations than the amount needed to pass a check. Wow. Wow, you have attacks that are not just attacks. You have high attack, mid attack, and low attacks. This is crazy. You have actions, you have assets. I guess it's different cards, action cards, and there's asset cards. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but I'm just gonna turn sequence, start phase, combat phase, and end phase. Then you have the card pool and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not bad. Making a check. Let's see what else they have here. There's abilities, which is enhances and response. Enhance and response. Then there's the block step. And the symbols, there's an air symbol, there's an all symbol, there's a chaos symbol, death, earth, evil, fire, good, life, order, void, and water. 12 symbols, and they all do different things. I don't know. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely check this out and see how to play. And it seems fun. But my initial thought was just to buy them, just to collect, and I think it's cool, it's not bad. So there you have it. You have the all for one. Oh, I can't show it like that. I gotta show it like this. You have the all for one more time, and then you have the All Might. And apparently, so this is All Might character version 6. So you can have different characters with different All Mights or different characters and different versions of them for different abilities. So I think it's really cool. I can't wait to check it out. But until next time, I know this video is kind of long. Thanks for tuning in. Again, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment what you think. If you're interested in this game or if you play this game, let me know. Is it fun? Is it balanced? Because Yu-Gi-Oh kind of went to another level. You know what I'm saying? But thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you later. Peace out.